When you get fired or laid off, it is not unusual for our emotional selves to take over. Think of this like a grieving process because it is exactly the same. You have to go through all those same emotions to get to acceptance. First is denial. We just can't believe that we were chosen. We were the one, or one of many, but that we were one that got chosen for the layoff or termination. Number two, we get mad. And that's pretty typical. People will go through a period of time where they're just mad. I can't believe that this happened. Now I got to look for a new job. All that same emotion. Then we start bargaining with ourselves. We start justifying why this happened, and really it's them and it's not me, and don't they understand how much I was doing, and all of that, right? We go through that. Then we get sad, and we start to realize that we don't have the income coming in. We have to go out and we have to look for something. Everybody else out there is looking to finally get to acceptance. Now, here's kind of the good news, bad news. You can get through this fairly quickly, but you have to get through it before you start interviewing. If you interview it mad, if you interview it sad, or you interview in any of those other emotions, when you're justifying it, you never come across as a good interview. And you 9 times out of 10 end up not getting a second interview or a job offer. Add to that, with COVID-19, there's a new emotion that has come into the mix, and that is scared. So we need to really do the self-talk, work through this to get to a place of acceptance, because when you're at acceptance, you are the best interview you can possibly be. So, honest self-reflection. What does that look like? What could I have done different or better in my past position? I want you to really think about that, because nobody's perfect. I, every day, could do something better or have been a better version of myself. So when I think about the fact that I'm not there anymore, what could I have done different or what could I have done better that would have made me a better employee? How do I communicate what happened in a positive way? Nobody wants to hear you, sorry for the French, hear you bitch about your former employer and why you were chosen. Again, they just know you're going to do the same thing when you walk in their doors. So here's the reality. You need to communicate what happened, but do it in a positive way. If it wasn't great, just say, but here's what I learned from it. This is what happened, but here's what I learned. And really think about, what did you learn from what just transpired? Next step, is there something that you learn? And if yes, and by the way, it is always yes, that you can learn something, how do you take that intel forward that will help you to be a better employee? So really think about, after all that's said and done, the anger, the sadness, the scared, being scared, all of that, what did you learn? What makes you a better person coming out of this? And how do I add positivity to all my communications? People want to hire people they like. They want to hire people who have great energy. They want to see in you what they're looking for in employees. If you come in and you're sad or you're angry, you're not going to emulate anything that's going to get them excited about making you an offer. So sit up straight, have great personal energy, listen to tapes, read great books, keep yourself uplifted. This is so important right now that you do that, because that's what's going to help you get to acceptance, and it's what's going to help you be a phenomenal interviewer. You got this. I know you can do this. Keep yourself up, and then tomorrow is our final day. We are going to end tomorrow with a true game plan, an action plan on how do you move forward. So stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow.